Hello Intertubers and welcome to a new game series. This is an Amiga game from 1989, which means I guess it's celebrated its 35th birthday. Millennium 2.2. So there is a plot or backstory to this game. It's pretty simple. The Earth got hit by a big asteroid and everybody died. But as we can see, stars fade out and the moon appears. Humanity isn't completely extinct because there's a colony on the moon that we get to control, and another one on Mars, which is just there. So we could listen to this butchering of Adagio for strings, but I think it's time to play the game. Cracked by Cortex. All I can say about that is, back when we had an Amiga, we had a legitimate copy of this game. It even came with a manual, which was not a lot of use. You kind of had to figure out everything for yourself. So this is the solar system, or at least the outside part of it. We've got Saturn, Jupiter. Jupiter has a lot of moons. Okay, zoom out. And even Pluto. That's how old this game is. Pluto is a planet. Hold on just a moment. Yes, that will do nicely. So, this is the Moonbase. With a grand total of 100 human beings left alive. That's various departments, and with this readout here, as a general rule, you want to make them green, not red. So energy first. We have a solar power generator, but for some reason we're running on battery power. Well, that's an easy fix. Resources. For some reason, mining has been left in the off position. Let's start mining. So this game is essentially I think you can call it a resource management simulator. Except when we're talking about resources, we're not talking about silly things like minerals or Vespine gas or money. We're talking about proper resources: hydrogen, oxygen, titanium, aluminium. You know, things that exist in the real world. Production, well, we can't build anything until we've mined. Defense, ignore that for now. And research is where we figure out how to build more stuff. And the manual's almost entirely useless here. No clue what any of these things are. Grazer, Wave Rider, Karak, SIOS. Manual doesn't even tell you what this stands for. In fact, nobody knows what that stands for. Weaponry, energy, and supplementary. So I'm going to research the Grazer. I'm also going to try building a probe, except that we can't because no materials. So advance one day. Probe is being built. So a probe is the first spacecraft you can build, unmanned, and its only job is to land on other planets to find out if they can be colonized or not. So let's launch. We have to name it right. I'm going to name it after where it's going. Zoom out. Set course, Mercury. 80 days. Now, one interesting thing about this is that I guess we buy a new one. Let's make another one. As you advance time, if you look at these planets, they move. Okay, so yeah, Elon Musk has just declared war on us. As the superior form of the human race, that's always an excellent start. People of Mars claim all rights to Earth, blah blah blah. People of Moon are ordered, even though there's no chain of command that would justify them ordering us to do anything. Ordered to remain within the bounds of your colony if any craft is launched, and yeah, this is timed to happen after you've launched your first craft. It will be considered hostile in a state of war. So yeah, Elon Musk has basically declared war on us. Not a lot I can do about that right now. Grazer research complete. So the Grazer is some kind of spaceship, but one thing we know is power requirements to build it are 200 kilowatts. And we're currently making 100. So, might be a good idea to research, might be a good idea to research a better power plant. Another probe. Now let's go probulate Venus. So yeah. Hey, research complete. And since Elon Musk is at war with us, let's research a weapon, fighter. Oh, I should mention, the other thing we start knowing how to build is a nodule. That's a place for people to live, but it needs 40 nitrogen and 100 titanium. Remember that, 40 nitrogen and 100 titanium. What we have is 78, not bad, and 5. So it's going to be a while before we can build one of those. Might as well probulate Earth, just to see how messed up it is. So yeah, this time only takes 3 days to go to Earth. So build the better power plant. We can't, insufficient power. Sometimes this is like a puzzle game or an adventure game pretending to be resource management simulator. We got to turn that off so that we can build that. Okay. And our first probe is ready. So let's land. Ah, that's convenient. Fighter research complete. A lot of things happened at once there. We're now on 230 kilowatts. So I guess we can rush out that fighter. And we can research Earth. Probe hits Mercury. Yes, unstable planet, massive storms and volcanic activity. That unfortunately is what happens when you get hit by a really big asteroid. And even this Mark III power plant is yeah, trouble with that is we can't actually Venus. So yeah, we're going to skip Mars and its moons because we don't really want to piss off Elon Musk any more than he already is. which means this one's going to Jupiter. Which will take 38 days. So can we build a grazer? Nope. Fine. Upgrade our power supply then. Mercury. Yeah, Mercury is a little bit hot. Extreme temperatures. Yeah, that's no, it's anyone who knows anything about the solar system knows that Venus is even hotter than Mercury. Venus is probably the most unpleasant planet on the whole solar system, so this is a bit speculative, but let's research it anyway. Right, Mark III production complete. That should be plenty enough to finish that grazer. Welcome to scripted events. The Sojourn Mark III just exploded on us. That sucks. And so we still can't build the damn grazer, so back to building a Mark I. Yeah, Venus, yeah, temperatures in excess of 750 Kelvin, sulphuric acid. Yeah, right, so let's get back to more sensible things. Maybe the next upgrade it's gonna be needed at some point. So yeah, the probe sent to Jupiter got hit by an asteroid. This is... how can I put this? This is unlikely. You know, asteroids in science fiction is like you see like a screen full of asteroids, but in reality the asteroid belt is very sparse and a collision is extremely unlikely. But maybe we just got unlucky. Yeah, anyway, we got to crawl up this solar ladder a second time. Finally start mining again. Orbital laser. Great to the Mark III. So now we can build this grazer, finally. And this, I guess you're supposed to figure out from the fact that this has a grabby arm that it can collect asteroids. Orbital laser research complete. So orbital laser is a great weapon, except that it needs uranium, which we cannot mine. So we need to find a planet that has uranium and mine that. But so far it hasn't been going all that well. Bunker. That bunker would have been useful to protect some equipment from the exploding solar power plant, but honestly it's faster to just let it explode and rebuild everything. Grazer, right. Let's replace the Jupiter probe. So, this is a ship now. Needs a crew. Yeah, now has 4 crew. Needs a name. That's a wonderful imaginative name. So yeah, this is the first ship that you can build, and in fact the only ship you can build without exotic materials. Well, not counting the probe. So yeah, I will send it to the asteroids. Let's do that again, another grazer. Bunker research complete. Yeah, it's just an underground bunker to store things in. Wave Rider, I guess. Building another probe because there's a lot of places to probe. Ah, that's maybe slightly useful. If you click on one of these red ones, it says probe required. So that's how you're supposed to figure that out. But yeah, I should mention, see how we have 100 people here. If you put crew in a ship, we now have 96. Those people will be replaced, presumably with children. Although that does raise some very unfortunate questions. In particular, it takes way less than 9 months to replace them. So, I mean, are people constantly pregnant and then having abortions at the last minute because there's no room? I don't know. See, if I advance 1 day, 97. Yeah, 99. So population comes back surprisingly fast. So the Wave Rider is something. Big problem is it needs 8 tons of copper. And we don't mine copper. I'm going to build a fighter and then another probe. Mark 5. So the Mark 5 needs 650 kilowatts to build. We can't build it. That means we can't skip the Mark 4. That's basically that. Carrack next. So Carrack does at least mean something. A carrack was a large sailing ship. So what's next? Amalthea, right? Under attack, okay. So I got to grab my joystick now and So, yeah, nice try, Elon, but I just blew your attacking ship out of the sky. This is why I name my probes Amalthea. So this next one's going to Io. Yeah, 43 days to get to Jupiter. And those travel times are only going to get bigger as we start probing the outer solar system. Alright, Solution Mark 4 then. What's it, 7%? Let's advance one day. This thing's taken a while to research. Right, probe. Grazer. And yes, it has a mineable asteroid, which includes copper and platinum, which we can't normally get, so take it and return to the moon. So the Karak weighs in at 1,500 tons. Requires 150 copper, which is 150 more than we have, although that Grazer is returning with some. So titanium 710, aluminium 320. It's going to be a while before we can build that. Also nitrogen 23, still can't build nodules. Grazer 2 has an asteroid. No copper, no platinum. I'm going to say leave that one. Jupiter orbit achieved. Well, land then. So yeah, oopsie, right. Let's get it right. Probe, right, so I guess you remember Ganymede next, right? Yeah. Ganymede. Currently on a Mark 4. Build the bunker. So the Mark 6 needs 1,000 kilowatts. So yeah, I can't quite skip that either. But at least we can start more colonization research. Jupiter. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, Jupiter's a gas giant. Probe couldn't even land before getting crushed by the atmosphere. Right, the bunker's built. So what you can do with the bunker, you can stash equipment inside it. So, you know, if there is an explosion, which there won't be anymore because it's scripted to only happen once, but theoretically an attack, Elon Musk might destroy our stuff, but the stuff in the bunker will not be destroyed by an attack, so we can just take it back out and plug it in again if we need to. Alright, the first Grazers bag. So yeah, we now have 30 copper. Not even sure how much we need, but it's way more than 30. Right, probing Callisto. So those four are the 4 Galilean satellites that were discovered with the world's first telescope. Because we've got 4 more of Jupiter from the moons, then onto Saturn. Amalthea. Grazer 3 orbiting asteroids. Yeah. Another fighter on Earth. Leda next. Grazer 3 has an asteroid. Copper. Yeah, take it. Solar Mark 7. Slightly more power. That's iOS, whatever that is. Let's check the Karak. So yeah, no, I think we still need to research better solar gens because we can't even build that Karak yet. Probe production complete. What's next? Himalia. Yeah, 55 days. I mean, the time does vary. It can actually get to a slightly shorter time when the if I zoom out, when the Earth actually gets aligned with Jupiter, kind of on opposite sides of the Sun right now. This would be a good time to go to Saturn, though. It's, well, relatively good. So let's see, if I'm right, we currently have a Mark 4, plus 940. Can't build them 6, so gotta go with the Mark 5. Elon Musk strikes again. This time with 2 fighters. And yeah, this is gonna get old. So next time that happens, I'll probably fast forward, unless something interesting happens, like if they get through and bomb the base, for example. Production running, researching, yeah, everything is going fine. Europa, yeah, you can land. Grazers on asteroid's orbit. Solar Gen 5. Probing. Ooh, nitrogen's now at 40, so remember to build that nodule. Leda, Himalia, Elara. $58 days. That's a bit longer than before. That's because now Earth is here, Jupiter is here. So, can I build the nodule? Marvellous. Mark 8. Yeah. But we got some colonization research to do. Amalthea first. So Amalthea is, yeah, unusable satellite with 2 T's. So yeah, Amalthea is, it's sort of one of those things where you have to wonder, are we even counting that? It's a tiny little asteroid. And also, it's too close to Jupiter. Radioactive wind. That's bad. Maybe Io will be better. Io, by the way, is the most volcanically active object in the solar system. Io is, you can think of it as like a zit that is constantly being squeezed by the gravity of Jupiter and the other moons that it's in a resonant orbit with. And that creates tidal forces that are able to distort the rock, the shape of the rock. It's not a fun place. So we'll see what they have to say about that. Wait. This got to the moon and I didn't notice. Land. Dump all that out. We have 70 copper. Io. Yes, massive volcanic activity. So, yeah, to build a big ship, we need 150 copper. We've got about half of that so far. Let's see if Europa's any better. Europa is looks like a big ball of ice, but it's likely that the same forces that are tearing Io apart resulted in liquid water underneath. It's been speculated there could be life there, but no one's found any. Europa. Intense radioactive winds from Jupiter. There. Maybe Ganymede will be better? Intense radioactive winds from Jupiter. Ah, what trash. Right, well, that's all the colonization research we can do now. Guess we can work on making our power plants better. Callisto. And Leda. So, nodule is built. So, we're already making new people to fill it. Probe, right, what are we up to? Himalia, Elara, no, I don't even know. Pasiphae, that would be the last of Jupiter's moons. Right, so here I get to do something slightly clever. I'm currently on Solargen Mark 5. I believe I can skip 6 entirely and go straight to 7. Himalia. Grazers 3 has an asteroid. Oh, 80, that's great, take it. So, yeah, we get to do a bit more research here. Callisto. What's building? Right, oh yeah, better solar gen. Yeah, that's a ridiculously huge power output now, 7,500 kilowatts. So, yeah, enough to run maybe 4 kettles. I don't know. Another probe. Oh, Callisto is colonizable. And it has copper, which would be very nice, and also silver and platinum, which I think we can't get here. Yeah, it also has aluminium and titanium, which is nice because we tend to get blocked by not having a lot of these things. So yeah, I still can't build Carrack, for example, because it needs 720 titanium. Sorry, 710. And we got 541. Let's check out Leda. Saturn, yeah. Big increase in travel time, 86 days to get to Saturn. One more Grazer, I think. if you get the DOS version of this game, there was one minor improvement, which is you could tell your Grazers to just, you could put them on autopilot and they'd sort of automatically go between the moon and the asteroid belt. Can't do that in the Amiga version. Mimus. So Mimus is oh no probe yet. Just another Grazer. Grazer 4. Put people in it. Oopsie. Launch. Send it to the asteroids. Himalia. Insignificant little piece of rock. So yeah, there's a lot of so-called moons that are just captured asteroids. Grazer 3 moon orbits achieved. So yeah, 150, but still not quite enough titanium. So I guess this is going back to do more mining. God damn it, Elon. Attack repulsed. Probe and Elara. Right, Elara's another piece of space garbage. And Callisto seem to be next. Alright, fighter. Yep. And the probe. We are researching, aren't we? Oh yeah, it's just taking forever, right. We got the Mark 7. Tethys. So also skipping the Mark 8 and going straight to the Mark 9. Copper 8, you take it. Pacify first. And a Grazer 2. Not 9, right? Yeah, okay. One more piece of colony research. So 30,000 kilowatts. Substantial improvement there over the old one. Passive research complete. Another piece of space garbage. And that's it. And we'll have to wait a while for anything to reach Saturn, so then we can sneak in SIOS research. Game doesn't tell you what SIOS stands for, by the way. Can't quite build a new nodule, so Karak. See, that's a big ship, which can carry a lot of stuff. Dione is the next one, right? Grazer 4. Carrying much needed stuff. So yeah, 80 copper now, that's something. No good arguments here, so Grazer 2, yay! Ooh, 80 copper, take that. No question. Another one with 80 copper, take that too. Guess we're gonna keep probing. The SIOS is the ultimate goal. It's a new colony, but requirements are a bit extreme. Power to 20,000. But I think we can manage. Titanium 1100, aluminium 700. Yeah, we're some way away from that. Rhea. is a 4, has a mineable asteroid. Okay. Well, at least we can start researching Saturn now. Nodule on its way. Guess we go back because we still need titanium and aluminium, which we can get from asteroids. So building. So yeah, Saturn. Can be colonized. However, hydrogen atmosphere will cause mutations. I personally think that if you sort of open the door and let people wander around in an atmosphere that's just hydrogen, they'll die, but apparently they will mutate into hydrogen breathers. Whether it's worth it, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything here that we don't already have on the moon. Looking at this, 1100, 700, we're still nowhere near. So yeah, population will now expand to 300. Enceladus orbit achieved. Right, Neutrino. Wait, what happened to Mimas? I missed it. Well, that problem can be remedied now. So Mimas is, yeah, the first moon of Saturn, and it's actually a battle station. I'll show you a picture of it. Yeah, are we sure that's not a battle station that's just designed to look like a moon? Right, what are we on currently? On a Mark 9. I'm going to build the Mark 10. So the tricky part really is clicking on this button as fast as you can. If you can't click on it fast enough, then the fighters will actually get through, no matter how many defenders you have. What are we up to here? Right. Enceladus. Well, it has aluminium and iron, I guess. Grazer 4. This also means 100 copper, 100 platinum. Yeah, we have that, we easily have that. It's just the sort of bread and butter resources of titanium and aluminium that we need. I think 4 fighters is enough for now, so... Tethys has uranium, that could be useful. We need that for orbital lasers, and these attacks are getting a bit annoying. Orbital lasers would certainly help. Mineable asteroid. But it has some titanium, so I'll take it. Oh, 3 has a mineable asteroid. That was not great, but you know, don't look a gift asteroid in the mouth. Titan. So Titan is Saturn's biggest moon, has a methane atmosphere. Probably worth mining, but who knows. I'm just going to finish probing Saturn's moons. Hyperion next. Ooh, 840. No, that's still not enough. Diabetes. Well, that helps. We're at 943 titanium now. Dione is a tiny piece of space trash. Next one is Phoebe. Maybe we can manage one more grazer. The question really is, how much can you be bothered micromanaging? Grazer 4 as an asteroid. Titanium 80, take it. So this will be the 5th and I think last grazer. Put a crew in it. And send it to the asteroids. And I guess carry on probing. Alright, attack fort off. So it is a momentous occasion. Going to probe Uranus. Although it will take 176 days for a probe to get to Uranus. And we still don't have enough, so I guess what else can we do? Keep on probing. Rhea, okay. So yeah, the random moons of Uranus are, well, we can zoom out and see them, right? Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus, Miranda, Ariel, Umbriel, Titania and Oberon. So traditionally, planets are named after Greek gods. And the moons of those planets are named after the minions of those gods. Angels, if you like, or whatever is the equivalent in Roman and Greek mythology. But the big exception here is Uranus, whose moons are named after characters from Shakespeare's play The Midsummer Night's Dream. There's a reason for this. Uranus was discovered by an Englishman who named it George after the king at the time. And it was actually called Planet George for a while, but then it was felt that this really wasn't on, and it should have been named after gods like everything else, but kind of as a sop to the English. Its moons were at least named after something distinctively English. So yeah, the British Empire extends to Uranus and beyond. Getting very close to 1100 here. Mineable asteroid. Yeah, take it. So Rhea, that's okay. Platinum, maybe that's worth colonizing, I don't know. Aerial, alright. $108.8, still not 1100, so we're getting so close. Creates a 4 moon orbit. Okay, 1100 for titanium, but I think we still need 700 aluminium, don't we? Yeah. Meanwhile, not a lot to do except finish probing. Titanium and aluminium, yeah, take that. And we actually have enough now. So now we need to seriously think about where to put the first colony. Not there. Callisto is, I think, a good choice because supplies us with copper and platinum, which means we can actually get the resources we need without having to mine asteroids, and titanium and aluminium, which means time taken to build the next one will be shorter because of these resources. So we're going to go with Callisto. And I suppose that's about it for part 1. Since we're finally colonizing, I think we're officially out of the early game. So I'll see you next time, and maybe the plot will make an appearance.